Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your November new moon reading in the sign of Scorpio. My name is Jennifer with Aqua Mood for those of you that are new. As a reminder, these new moon readings are good from new moon to new moon. So these are going to be energies that are transpiring over a full lunar cycle, which is approximately a month long. And also as a reminder that I've already pre-shuffled and meditated with all the decks so that we can get started right away. And if you find that this message resonates with you, check out the collective energy clearing that I do at the end of all the readings every month. At the center of your reading, you have volcano, conscious energies. You've got creation, dream time, subconscious energies. You've got tree, grounding. Required for resolution is innocence, childhood. And outcome is rainbow blessings. All right, Aquarius. With volcano at the center of your reading, this is a very volatile energy. It's a very unstable energy. It's a very sensitive energy, right? It's almost like the littlest thing can knock you off center. It's like you're trying to hold it together. You're trying to keep things under wraps or under control, but it's too much. You might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be feeling burdened. You might be feeling ready to blow, if you will, in a certain area of your life, or maybe a certain area is bringing stress to you. So surrounding this energy on a conscious level is creation, dream time. You are being asked to move into a space of creating, to move into a space of reconnecting to your dreams, whether it's actual dreams or actual dreams of the future, dreams that you might have put on the back burner, and shifting into this more manifester energy. On a subconscious level, you have tree grounding, and this could very literally mean that you need to work on grounding a lot of your energy to help move you through this time. It might be a time to either dig deeper roots to help bring forth this creation, and it might also be talking about you needing to dig deeper around a certain situation or dig deeper within yourself to get the answers that you are seeking for. Required for resolution is childhood innocence energy, and so this can have multiple meanings. This could be very literal in the sense that the issue that needs addressing stem from childhood, root all the way back from childhood, and maybe you haven't been able to quite make those connections, or you haven't been able to quite understand that difficult dynamic. Childhood innocence card is also talking about getting you restored to that childlike energy, to that much more carefree energy, to that playful energy, to that curious energy. Not so much like the stresses and heaviness of adulthood that you've been working through, but it's like getting your vitality back, having you have that spring back in your step. But there's things that you need to unroot to help lighten up your load still. And on the other side, you have rainbow blessings. And so this is more of a message of reassurance coming through for you that you can work through this energy, that you are almost done clearing out of the storm, that the rainbow will shine on the other side of this difficult time, or these difficult times that you've been going through. So there are blessings your way coming on the other side of this energy. So let's pull more tarot to get clarity on these energies. Being released is Two of Pentacles. Coming up for you is Two of Swords. So with Two of Pentacles in the release position, you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You might be juggling multiple things. You might be juggling multiple projects, and it might be having you feeling a little off balance. Not sure if you can juggle everything at once, but this energy is looking to be released. However, you still have Two of Swords coming up, and this is an energy of being closed off, of being blocked off, of not allowing yourself to see the reality of a situation. This is very like blocked off, don't come near me, I don't want to look at it type of energy. And we'll get more clarity on these two as we go along. Being released is Knight of Cups. Coming up for you is the Hermit. So with the Knight of Cups being released, some of you guys might be letting go of a somewhat emotionally heavy situation. Some of you guys might be having difficulty either in a romantic connection or a family connection, but either way, it's been kind of putting a damper on some of your goals and dreams. And you have the Hermit coming up, so you are being asked to take a time out, to take time for yourself, to take time for introspection, to connect back to your inner light that has been kind of dulled a little bit during this time. Being released is Judgment. Coming up for you is the Ace of Swords. So some of you guys might have been putting off making a difficult decision, which might be connected to this kind of a stalemate energy that the Two of Swords is giving. But I'm getting that you won't be in this indecision for long. I am getting that there will be clarity and truth coming through. Guidance, support, like you do have this Ace of Swords coming through to cut through this two energy that has been having you feeling like you're not grounded, or feeling like you're like lost your footing. And you do have both angelic energies and spiritual energies coming through as support for you with this decision, with this clarity, with this understanding, should you seek to call it out. And you have Three of Wands as being released, Queen of Swords coming up. And so some of you guys might be putting a little bit of a pause on looking to the future. Again, with any dreams, anything you might be working on creating, it's being put on pause. and you are being asked to step into a very logical space, you are being encouraged to kind of step back emotionally from the situation, find your center, get quiet, right? So that the clarity, that understanding, the clear mind can come through for you. Being logical isn't always a bad thing when it is clear, when it is anchored in truth, when it is anchored in peace. A clear mind is very helpful. Being released is the Nine of Pentacles, and coming up for you is the Ace of Cups. So this is two energies coming through with this Nine of Pentacles and the release. Some of you guys might be releasing extreme independence. And by extreme independence, I mean there's nothing wrong with being independent or being able to do things on your own. It's when you push it to an extreme, when you're operating from that space of I don't need anyone, I don't need anything, nobody is reliable, I can't depend on anyone, I'm alone. That energy of extreme independence is looking to be released, because when you're operating from that space, it's operating from a space of being guarded, from a space of being defensive, from a space of being closed off. So that might be some of the areas in which you need to look more deeply into. For others of you, you might be letting go of any lingering fears of intimacy, any lingering blocks that have kept you closed off and unavailable to connecting with others on a much more deeper level. And this could also be talking about connecting in romantic partnerships. And you do have this Ace of Cups coming up for you as part of your blessings. And Ace of Cups is it's a new beginning in love, and it's also a new spiritual beginning. So this is an energy talking about you having that renewed love for yourself, you having experienced deeper levels of healing, you allowing spirit or higher guidance to come through and wash some of this away. It is also talking about you having allowed yourself to experience guidance. And it brings in a new type of love for yourself that you can radiate out. This is an energy of you learning to fill your own cup. But you're blocked off. This is almost like a card of denial. This is almost like, maybe if I can stuff down this particular issue, it'll go away. And it's like, not so much, because there's truth coming up for you. There's blessings coming up for you on the other side. And it's like, why would you want to avoid this? Why would you not want to look at this? So let's pull more tarot to get more clarity on all of these energies. we're going to look at energies being released, and then we'll look at energies coming up for you. And you have release in the release position of your center reading, and it says let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So this is asking you to be very honest about what those things are that are needing to be released. And if you just had a recent release of these energies, then this is explaining to you all the energies that are coming up for you, whether it's anger or instability or sadness, frustration, whatever is coming up for you, is just kind of allow it to. You have awakening as energies coming up. It says the change you are looking at, it says change the way you are looking at a situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So again, any delays that you might be experiencing in regards to like career or personal goals and dreams are serving a purpose. And you won't be in this delayed space for very long. You are coming out of this delayed space. You have Princess of Summer as being released. And this is talking about letting go of an emotional experience, letting go of emotional expectations. Some of you guys might be letting go of a romantic connection. Others of you that it has nothing to do with that. It's talking about letting go of the parts of you that you have not allowed to be vulnerable. Like, do you understand what it means to show up in a vulnerable way when connecting with others? Or are there parts of you that you are still stuffing down and refusing to look at? You have a star in the surrender space, and this is allowing yourself to surrender to deeper healing. Are you fighting this process, or are you like, let's help it out, let's help move this along? And so this says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Again, there's still more healing to work through, letting go, life experience. It says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And again, Aquarius, I just remembered your monthly reading was a little bit challenging and a little bit difficult, and there was a lot being shaken up and revealed, a lot of truth coming up to you, and I do feel like those energies are still being reflected in this new moon reading. So again, it's allowing yourself to embrace change, allowing yourself to embrace release, allowing yourself to see and know that you are being spiritually and divinely guided, and that there are better things coming up for you. So let's look at what is coming up. Yeah, you have 8 of Autumn, which is 8 of Coins. And it says, do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeship, excellent craftsmanship, long-term projects. And so this is an energy of slowly but surely working on your money situation. You've been trying to get something off the ground, working on a project, working on a career change, anything money or career related. This is saying like, yes, keep going. There's slow and steady progress happening, right? You might need to keep learning. You might need to keep working on your craft, polishing that muscle, whatever that is. Still keep going, right? This is not a lost cause. You have Prince of Spring coming up for you, and this is a charming, self-confident, passionate, restless energy. and it says immediate action, a challenge that you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So with this energy of like fast moving, passionate energy, again, you won't stay stuck. You won't be in this indecision for long. You just need to do a little bit of soul searching, get a little bit of clarity, surrender to your healing so that you can start to reconnect to those more passionate parts of you, to the more confident parts of you that have been a little bit, I'm going to say dampered again, but that kind of maybe taking a hit during this time. And you have renewal coming up for you. And this says review the past and the present so you can plan a bright future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. And this is again talking about more having more compassion for yourself, digging deeper, allowing yourself to have more truth come up for you, have more understanding, be aware of your patterns, taking awareness and responsibility of where you made certain choices, but not judging yourself, not kicking yourself for it, not blaming yourself, not creating more stories around it. You do have an opportunity for truth coming up for you guys. That's a confirmation, yes. You have Princess of Spring coming up, and it is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic, and it says it's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity take flight. So again, while you are working through some of these heavier energies, what is being illuminated, what is being ignited is having you tap into your dreams, your goals as a way, almost like as a lifeline to help pull you out, to help navigate you through this. But again, there's a grounding and a peace that needs to come through for you, right? There's again that reconnecting to your vitality, to that more playful, curious energy. And you have 5 of Spring, and it says opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So to me, this is talking about you might be fighting yourself a little bit when it comes to these dreams and goals. You might be feeling a little bit of an odd or at odds between like your heart and mind. It's like you might be feeling like you have to choose between like practical and like your real dreams. But I would kind of put these energies a little bit towards the back burner and instead anchor into the blessings that are to come. Anchor into like this emotional renewal of feeling clear, of feeling balanced, of feeling whole, of feeling energized. It's like just because you don't quite see everything or understand the whole dynamic of the situation does not mean you are not headed toward a brighter path. So it might be a little bit volatile right now, but it is going to be okay. You are almost through this dynamic. So I'm going to pull one chakra card to close out your reading. And it is a heart chakra stone. It is called Mangano calcite. It is about self-care, empathy, mind and heart integration. Mangano calcite is a deep healer across space and time. It brings self-love and a capacity of both physical and energetic nurturing on all levels. You have pulled this card because you need to be more sensitive to external energies and more aware of how your perceptions shape your awareness. Meditate with Mangano Calcite to promote peace, connect with others, emotions, and attune yourself to external energy fields. So I'm definitely picking up that this is also reaffirming coming into balance between like any heart and mind oppositions. Again, a lot of self-care, no judgments of yourself, being very grounded. And there is a lot of heart healing that needs to happen for you during this time as well. Being very mindful of your energy levels, allowing yourself to go hermit, to go within as you integrate what these changes mean for you. And so the only reassurance I can give you is that there are blessings for you on this other side. You have two aces bubbling up for you on this other side of moving through this time. Okay, Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it right there. Hope these messages were helpful to you, and we will see you guys at the next new moon. Bye-bye.